If there's no hospitality, just get out of town. You can't be lied on formality and say.
It looks well. I bet these electronics will come in handy later. We should collect as much as we can. Whoa! Ferb, pull out your baseball launcher! Here they come! This place, that with them. Yeah, I wonder.
First, you should find each of the parts your blueprint needs. Look in the area around you for them. You may have to travel a little out of your way.
We just need one more there.
You got all the parts. Now head over to the blueprint and finish your invention.
I have a feeling we'll be making a lot of gadgets like this in our adventure.
Other Dimension Isabella here. I'll be briefing you guys on any equipment you happen to come across. If you...
Whoa!
Phineas!
Yeah.
You suck. So you don't need a health pack yet. Time for some close combat.
The energy readings are coming from deeper in the sewer. Keep going. You're getting closer.
You have a new chip.
We should visit a workbench as soon as we can. Those gears are huge. I think we'll need something to lift them into place. I know. Let's build an anti-gravity ray. We can use it to lift all sorts of things. Ooh, a gold token. I bet we can use these for some fun games later.
The anti-gravity ray can lift and move heavy objects. It can also pick up smaller enemies so you can throw them as projectiles.
That laser is the power source for that bridge. You will have to redirect it, but someone took out the reflector.
Hey, We can use our anti-gravity ray to put these in the right places.
Every time you visit the workbench, all your spare electronics...
Hey!
Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
Oh, fine.
We should be able to use the anti-gravity ray on these.
Try using the anti-gravity ray to lift those gears into place.
You know, surprisingly, I'm with the girl on this one. So done with gelatin. Just done. No, that's just fine. Just keep walking. Keep walking. I can get myself out eventually. Somehow.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, that started something. Let's hope nobody heard.
Health packs will restore a bit of health to both of you. Grab them when you're feeling low.
What a fearsome foe! Look out!
Go, Perry! Go, turtle guy!
Look out!
Okay, Perry the Platypus, as much as this pains me to say, we're counting on you now.
Oh no, he's got you! Shake free to get out! He's on the move. Don't let him get away.
Amazing! He's changing his molecular structure with a new form of gelatin!
He's become invulnerable to your carbonators. You'll have to find another way to defeat him. Hurry! Now's your chance. Jump up to those switches and see what they do. You'll have to pull both switches. Oh, good one.
Give him the old 1-2! Yes! Oh, can't believe I'm actually cheering for Perry the Platypus. Doesn't he have some kind of self-destruct button or something?
All right.
control this thing!
It looks like we'll be leaving the civilians out of the combat on these missions.
That's fine by me!
Your OWCA jetpacks are state-of-the-art personal thruster technology. Your default gadget is the blaster. The blaster has unlimited ammo, so don't be shy. Defeat enemies to get electronics and collectibles. If the enemies get overwhelming, shoot them a firecracker rocket. The team attack bar is full. This powerful gadget is your last resort. To use it, link up with your teammate and let her rip. Team attack is super effective, but you'll have to work together to aim it. Try out your team attack.
Try out our different gadgets. Looks like we'll need to find more pieces to solve this laser puzzle. We can dissolve this gelatin wall if we use our carbonator. We've got some exploring to do. That did the trick.
Sometimes you'll want to change the character you're controlling. We can make that happen.
We can't reach that switch with a normal jump. Look around for something bouncy.
Perhaps it's time we took a dive.
You know, I bet we can jump in that gelatin wall and swim through it.
Careful!
That last piece looks like it's stuck in the pipe. Let's give it a helpful bounce.
I've heard of pumping iron, but pumping soda seems far more extreme.
Well, that can't be good.
Surprise!
Gelatin River, Gelatin Mountain, Gelatin Monsters, Gelatin, Gelatin, Gelatin! I'm sick of it! They don't even have that many different flavors! Was kind of fun, but all this gelatin stuff is really disgusting.
Now I've caught you in my...
Cool, a new mod.
That's the heavy lifter mod. It lets the anti-gravity ray pick up bigger enemies. Once the turret's in place, let's build it to get it set up. Here they come.
The enemy of the platypus is man.
Ready, Ferb?
Boy, I could go for some lemonade.
think that's the last of them.
Ready, Ferb?
True collector's item.
Ready, Ferb?
Why do they always run? You're about to strike out.
The emergency move is good for when a bunch of enemies surround you.
Nice work! It looks like you are in the clear now. This is odd.
I don't really see how balloons are the ideal construction material.
We can upgrade our gadgets here.
As your gadgets level up, you'll get more.
Well, you must be
Run! I mean, jump!
Does every dimension...
Those porcupines don't appear too friendly.
careful on these platforms. They're a bit more bouncy than the rest.
A new enemy here.
Please surrender so
Eureka!
Whoa! Extra bouncy!
Yet still fun.
Although painful, this kinda makes sense.
Rain, rain, go away.
Hey, since when do porcupines burrow?
Actually, they shouldn't be able to burrow in a balloon.
Huh, good point. Looks like we'll...
Try and stay around as long as possible. Those balloons will come back eventually.
True collector's item.
May I please see your papers?
It's time for you to get ready.
Off into the wild blue yonder.
Evade that with your air dodge.
My name is Norm. Who's up for a nice game of Destroy the Intruders?
Defeating enemies increases your ammo counters. When the bar fills, you'll have another firecracker rocket.
into the off into the wild blue yonder.
We've got more incoming!
Hey, what's this Normbot up to? Run! Bees! Well, if I were a bee, I'd be angry too. How are we?
Hey, guys!
Looks like we should split up.
Now you're up to bat.
Your new ninja glove lets you stick to certain walls. Try it now on the wall of that tall shaft. Now jump to the next wall. Good work. Now you should be able to make your way to the top.
We can't stand on these balloons too long. Whew, that was close. Good thing we built these automatic transporter belts. We found the Vortex mod. This adds extra power to the anti-gravity ray shot.
Aha. Aha.
These balloons do not regenerate, so you have got to protect as many as you can.
Bigger and better. But not any safer.
Well, this is...
It's
The energy in this dimension is downriver from you.
cool.
What's happening?
It's-
First head below decks and then start the engine for me.
Try and get the liquid in the lit area on all the tubes.
It appears we have unwelcome guests.
Could you sort it out for me? Just be a dear and sort it out.
We can use our anti-gravity ray to put those back into place.
Oh, hey, I forgot one piece of cargo up here on the bridge. Cargo, it's a strange word, isn't it? Okay, come on up. I'll send down the elevator for you. No cares, no evil plots, no agonizing backstories. Wait. Why did I list those of all things? Here we are! Thanks, you guys are great. I mean it, I wasn't being sarcastic. You guys are really great.
Wow, what a cool bridge!
Welcome. Watch, you look kind of familiar. Some enemies take a while to pick up. The anti-gravity ray will damage them until it can.
Howdy. Ooh, so, yes, sir. Well, great. You can start by taking this hay over to my old-time cows back yonder.
Would you gentlemen mind fixing our old tractor? It's picking season.
Huh. The wiring in here's all busted. We need some kind of digital hacker. All right, we've deployed our hacking program on this. Here come the security programs. We have to stop them from scrambling our code. They're injecting our code. Nice work. Well, that... Nice! The sludge excreter mod. This'll let us give the ninja glove an attack.
The adhesive from the ninja glove can also be used...
Hey, well, this house...
Oh, the gnomes took off and...
We should find...
true collector's item.
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million.
A true collector's item.
Ready or not, here I come.
Eureka!
I bet we could use this. All right.
You did it! You
Hello, other guy.
You did.
Oh.
I knew I. Phineas, I'm leading it.
On any other day, but perhaps.
He's charging.
Absolutely smashing. That was too close.
Goes them with a stick! You'll win!
Quite the loud now.
Aim for the dangly thing at the back of his throat. That looks like a weak spot. I already knew it was called the uvula.
You need to make him charge off the edge. Whoa!
I'm scrapping.
It looks like things are going to get more serious from here on out. We're sending you these OWCA agent beacons. You can use them as a gadget to call in reinforcements. Sending reinforcements.
Doofenshmirtz took the train we had ready. You will have to power up another one.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Or thrusters.
There are obstacles ahead! Get ready to jump!
The tracks are out up ahead. Jump to that other train. Now!
Okay, transfer to the next train as soon as possible. More Norbots could show up at any moment. This one needs to be jump-started as well.
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million. Send it.
Another train to jumpstart. Looks like we don't have all the pieces yet. We got the junk ball mod. This makes the baseball launcher shot explode, dealing extra damage.
The last train to nowhere. I shall try to be worthy of my post.
All right.
I shall try to be worthy of my post.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, do not forget, be Doofenshmirtz. No gadgets, no attention, no alarms.
Oh my god. Please. This is the... And this? You commissioned it. But needless to say, you will be pleased. We're in fact, what... If you will just step on these decontamination pads... Whoa! You are...
OWCA agent, away!
Make sure to use all your gadgets so they can all level up.
What are these things? I mean, it serves no useful purpose to have a bunch of choppy, crushy things in the middle of a catwalk.
The episode may have been badly written.
Find a way to power that conveyor belt. It will help launch you across the gap.
try and activate those welding platforms. The Crash Override mod. It makes our digital hacker stun one enemy with each shot.
Sending reinforcements.
That mouse robot is carrying the parts we need. Let's crack it open. Gotcha! We still need more parts. There, that should do it.
OWCA agent, away!
We'll have to protect it long enough for it to do its thing. Quick! Clear them off the code panels. We got it!
Install your new chip on the gadget. Great!
funny feeling this is probably a trap, but we absolutely need that part.
Well, that was predictable.
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million.
The master control panel. But how are we gonna destroy something so huge?
They say we're all our own worst enemies.
Install a self-destruct button? Bingo! Let's look around for parts.
Your shields are down! You've got to get them back up! If your shield energy ever fails, your jetpack goes on the fritz.
Let's hit 'em hard. There's Norm!
You're too far apart! Agent K is on.
Your plan worked! The factory is starting to self-destruct. Here's an ETA.
Ferb, you know what we're gonna do now? We've gotta get through the... Run! New mod. We found the Surge Neglector mod. This gives the digital hacker an extra electrical shock that stays on enemies.
Would you like to borrow some sugar?
Just hacked the Gibson.
Haywire is neither hay nor wire. Discuss.
Reinforcements en route.
There are more activating.
Please stop running.
Queen Elizabeth reigned over England for 44 years. She is not about to be undone by the likes of you.
We can't take Queen Elizabeth any further. The gaps are too narrow and the air defenses are too strong. Up there, in the knock out the supports. It's just a little further to Duke's Evil headquarters. Don't let the security lights catch you.
We've got to avoid the security lights. More Normbots.
This is likely one of our simpler inventions.
If we find the missing parts for that crane, we'll be able to lift the barricade.
It appears we need another delivery.
Hey, let's check out the other path.
OWCA agent, away!
Why doesn't anybody like me?
Speedy delivery indeed.
Duke's headquarters. Okay, we've got to take out their air cover so we...
May I please see your papers? Would you please remove any metallic items you are carrying? Loose change, robot destroying gadgets. This is where I call for backup. Freeze!
Wow! We got it!
OWCA agent, away!
I bet we could use this. I don't think you guys will be needing this.
Although I could drive this, I don't believe it has the proper safety restraint systems for what we have in mind.
I bet we could use this. I bet we could find a part we need in one of these boxes. We can use the cranes to break the boxes open.
Let the crane games begin.
Dodge this!
tremble in fear, Perry, everyone, at my latest invention. Well, it's not really my invention. I found it in a storeroom. But I'm using it at the moment. That's why I call it my invention. Actually, it's kind of a tight fit. Was this designed for a normal-sized pilot? I don't see how it could really fit any kind of normal human being. Regardless, notice how the device has attracted you to the outer walls like little flies what attracts flies? Vinegar or flame or something? How did that go? I took a class on colloquials in college and it's all just gone. Anyway, let's see what this baby can do, eh? Okay, let's try this button over here. Get up, you stupid machine, get up! Oh, hey, no fair! Hey, cut that out! Oh, this button looks promising, it's red. All right, let's try this! How about this one? Who designed this thing? What?
We just said.
Ooh, look! There's its command center! Attack it! Right there! Now! Aw, looks like it has... Uh-oh.
Guys?
Hang in there, guys! I have an idea!
Okay, actually, this shows it.
All right, everyone.
Wow, there's lit...
Uh-oh, I think it's...
Exit stage left.
Come on, Perry. That did the trick. Video log 45. Well, it's been about 2 months since we helped up.
Just a normal day riding in a badminton birdie. Got knocked off course and broke some pharmacist's machine. Stepped through a portal to an alternate dimension. Found out that our platypus was more than he seemed to be. Spent half a day running from an evil doppelganger. His army of robots, both demanding and polite. Met ourselves and our sister, she's the ultimate resistor. The Perry got captured and we knew that we had to fight. We thought that we could get home using Ferb's remote, but quantum physics wouldn't let us rebound. But when they fed us to a goose, we knew we had to lose them. So now we're going a long way around. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get gone. One dimension after another. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get the pharmacist, our platypus, my sister and brother and me. We gotta get gone. got no obligations, nothing holding you down. Find a new situation and say, you got no time to waste on sentimentality. Get out and find yourself a brand new reality. A brand new reality. If there's no hospitality, just get out of town. You can be light on formality and say, you got no obligations, nothing holding you down. Find a new situation and say, you got no time to waste on sentimentality. Get out and find yourself a brand new reality. A brand new reality, a part of the duality, a new dimensionality, yeah, yeah. Well, sometimes it's appropriate to stop for a snack. If you do, then I hope you get back. I've been clockwise.